I was mining for gold in the Bible. Again, think I pulled out a diamond. Tell me what you think. You know how Joseph put a silver cup in Benjamin's bag? Oh, why did it need to be a cup? Could have been any old trinket. He commanded his steward to fill the 11 sons of Jacob, fill their bags with grain money, but add an additional, like the silver cup, into Benjamin's bag. Come morning, the 11 sons of Jacob leave, and then Joseph sends his steward after them. So they follow them, dig into their bags, discover the silver cup in Benjamin's bag. And they say, "Is not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divineth?" Well, Joseph isn't using divination, so why does it say divineth? So the word means this, which I highlighted, which means to predict future events. What if the cup is the future event? Benjamin representing the Jews and the non-believers in this instance. Joseph being a typology for Jesus. But you see, this is an empty cup. But not just any empty cup, it's an empty silver cup. Silver is like money, currency. What's Jesus's blood? Currency to buy us back from sin. Earlier in the story, that the cupbearer, butler, his dream, the Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup. This representing the salvation, Jesus' blood, buying us back, right? And then he says, Pharaoh will restore you to your place. And then in 3 days, all that. But you know where he says, Joseph says, I was stolen away. That's showing that this is a typology for Jesus paying the price for our redemption to buy us back from sin. But Benjamin's cup is empty. Who is Benjamin now? Benjamin is in the Ashkenazi. Remember the story about Benjamin and what the Benjamites did to the Levites' concubine, right? And basically almost went extinct, whittling down to 600 from 75 to 100,000, all in, including the women and the children. Now the Ashkenaz have not accepted Jesus as their Messiah. So they have the cup. Here it is. Drink of it. But they haven't. What does Jesus do with the disciples at the table? And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave to them, saying, "Drink ye of all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for the remission of sins." So Benjamin has a cup, a silver cup. It was just put in there, a currency, a cup that would hold eternal life, the wine, Jesus' blood for salvation. But they haven't accepted it to this day, the practitioners of the Jewish religion. As for the divination, what if that specified the fact that that was going to be a future event, showing that Benjamin represented the Jews and the non-believers, that they would not accept yet the fact that Jesus was their Messiah and that he died on the cross for their sins. And the fact that Jesus said, "I come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him you shall receive." Which is what's going to happen. They'll receive the Antichrist, and they haven't yet received Jesus until they realize they screwed up, and then they accept Jesus as their Messiah. What do you think?